never in, but I'm all in what they've done. It's appalling, I'll use my voice until they fall in Scientology. It's a cult, man, never in, but I'm all in what they've done. It's appalling, I'll use my voice until they fall in Scientology. It's a cult, man, never in, but I'm all in what they've done. It's appalling, I'll use my voice until they fall in Scientology. It's a cult, man, never in, but I'm all in what they've done. It's appalling, I'll use my voice until they fall in Scientology. It's a cult, man, never in, but I'm all in what they've done. It's appalling, I'll use my voice until they fall in Scientology. It's a cult, man, never in, but I'm all in what they've done. It's appalling, I'll use my
Morning once again to our attendees here in the board hearing room. If there's any member of the public who wishes to offer commentary, please fill out a speaker card located in the back of the room, indicate which item you'd like to speak on, and hand it to me. Good. Morning once again to the attendees who are joining us here in the board hearing room. If there's any member of the public who wishes to offer commentary on any of our agenda items, please fill out a speaker card located in the back of the room, indicate which item you'd like to speak on, and hand it to me. I'll record your information for the record and call upon you when we reach your item. And good morning as well to our attendees on the Zoom virtual platform. Currently, I have Audit LA and Jill who have identified which items they'd like to speak on. I see a couple of additional hands raised. Gigi, good morning. Would you like to offer comment? Very well. I have you down for public comment. Gigi, I'm going to go ahead and put you back on mute and lower your hand. And Georgina, good morning. Would you like to offer commentary this morning?
Yes, please. Thank you.
And would you like to offer general public comment? I'm sorry if I missed it.
Yes, just general public comment. Thank
Very
you.
well. Thank you. I have you down for general public comment. I'm going to go ahead and put you back on mute and lower your hand. And if there are any additional members of the public who wish to offer commentary, please raise your hand at this time. And the time is 9:59. We should get started with the board meeting in approximately 1 minute. Thank you.
This meeting is being recorded.
President King, we are now in record mode.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the regular scheduled meeting of the Board of Public Works for Wednesday, May 21st, 2025. Mr. Knight, would you please take roll and establish quorum?
Yes, good morning, President Kang, Vice President Chavez, President Pro Tem Grant, and Commissioner Mitchell are present. We have a quorum. We are joined this morning by City Attorney Representative Virginia Choi. I'm TJ Knight with the Board of Public Works. President Kang, we have 4 speaker cards under public commentary on the Zoom platform this morning. And we have 1 multiple agenda item commenter on the Zoom platform. We have no speaker cards received in the hearing room, and we have 1 virtual public comment that was submitted on the Google form that I've distributed to all commissioners. And
All
that's for
right.
item 4.
Thank you very much. We will start with general public comment on the virtual platform, which is an opportunity for the public to address the board on public interest items and will be provided up to 1 minute per person, up to a cumulative total of 10 minutes for the general public comment segment of each regular meeting. Testimony shall be limited in content to subject matters which are within the jurisdiction of the Board of Public Works. The board may not take any action on any matters discussed during the public comment period. So we'll do virtual and then come back to in-person.
Very well, President King, we'll go ahead and start with Audit LA.
Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's well. I'm here to talk about the permit situation. I've been coming here a year, been advising you guys that they never, ever respect not 1 permit that they've ever had. They've even had closed off the street for no permit whatsoever. They didn't even have a permit. I have absolute evidence of that. So, but that they're continued to get them, even though, yes, they're less frequent. Maybe they're lasting a weekend rather than a month, but still no fire lanes, still, depriving people of their First Amendment right to travel, to go through, and all these just different violations. It's time to put a complete memoriam on them and just no more until you absolutely know that they're not going to cost the city a lot of money by way of lawsuits. Right now, they're too much of a high risk for you guys because it's getting too well known. People are getting too upset, and they know what's going on. They know their rights. And it's going to reflect on the city. It's going to come in the form of lawsuits. And I don't want to see that happen. You don't want to see that happen. But
And that's 60 seconds. And we'll move next to Jill. Jill?
I'm going to continue on along with what Audit LA has just spoken about. No more permits. Say no to cults, say no to permits on that street. They are not following it. They have another permit for this weekend. I bet they're not going to follow it. They don't, they are going to probably have live music, though they do not have live music permitted. You need to send an auditor and have it looked at. You have to send people unannounced, like you do an unannounced CPS visit. Let's do an unannounced visit to the cult and monitor them. No street vacations, nothing. And also, you're going to have things looked at soon by the law firm that's representing people civilly. Do not cover up. It's not worth covering up for a mafia cult. Bye.
Thank you, Jill. We'll move next to Gigi. Yes, go ahead. Thank you, Gigi. And we'll move next to Georgina.
Hi, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you. I'm also calling in about the permits. They've been incessantly abusing permits for a year now. They block that street off. I don't understand why that street is ever blocked off. It's a direct access route to two major hospitals, Children's Hospital and Kaiser. It should never be blocked off. It needs to be open to parking. You should put in metered parking. You could make at least $1,000 a day by my estimate, because you could fit at least 50 parking spaces in that spot. And to have that street closed permanently, like they're talking about with doing a street vacation, would close off the only avenue of escape for people trying to leave Scientology. Please Google Maureen Bolstad, Lisa McPherson. There's thousands of victims that need that road to be kept open. Thank you.
And President King, we do have an additional hand raised during that public comment period from Lurker. If you like, I can ask if they would like to offer public comment.
Yes, please.
Good morning, Lurker. Would you like to offer general public comment or multiple agenda item commentary this morning?
General public, please and thank you.
Very well. Go ahead. You have 60 seconds.
You know, how many 60 seconds at a time do people need to call in and say the same things over and over? This is America, the United States of America. We are people of America cannot keep its streets open to the public. It is insane. Wake up. You say you can't do anything while you sit there. Can you do anything when you get up and walk out? This is ridiculous, beyond comprehension. Please do what you can. Be who you are. Make
And that's 60 seconds. And that concludes public comment this morning, President King.
All right. Thank you very much. With that, we will close the general public comment portion of today's meeting and move on to multiple agenda item public comment. The board will provide an opportunity for members of the public wishing to speak on more than one agenda item during multiple agenda item comment period for up to 1 minute per item, up to a total of 3 minutes per meeting. This is the only time to speak on more than one agenda item. And please identify the items that you will speak on when you are called. Mr. Knight, let's start with in person. First, we have Amy Nurse.
I sign up for everything. So why that you are not calling me for general public comment?
General public comment is a separate sector than the all agenda items. You need to identify if you want to speak on general public comment, you need to say that.
Oh, okay. So then I will begin with my comments. So I would like to ask our the commission that if you can prepare a dictionary, because I read the agenda right here, it says general public comment, and then right here is multiple agenda public comment. So they both public comment. So I put all the definition of the word all in the dictionary means include everything. So that's why I use the word all, but obviously your attorney and your officer do not understand the English word, but I completed my ESL program. So I read I use the English language correctly.
Please stay on topic and speak on the agenda items. You are a multiple agenda item.
So I just wish in the future that we can understand English correctly the same way. And then move on to item number 1 is about the sidewalk repair. The sidewalk repair, I plan to talk about this one in the general public comment, but obviously you guys don't understand English. So sidewalk repair is that every year in the city council, our city attorney is awarding trip and fall compensations to approximately more than $30 million. Our city attorney to settle those trip and fall lawsuit in the city of Los Angeles. And then now our city attorney and the Board of Public Works are crying like, we have no money to fix the sidewalk. We have no money for the Bureau of Sanitation. We have no money for this. Now, let's ask the city attorney, if you fix the sidewalk to begin with, there should be no trip and fall. So when there's no trip and fall, you can save 30 million, 50 million combined annual trip and fall lawsuit settlement, so you can repair the sidewalk. But obviously, the city attorney and then your officer TJ, BJ do not understand English right there. Now let's move on to item number 9. Item number 9 is about the board approval, about the membership fee. So again, our board continue to crying about, we have no money for this, we have no money for, but right now I'm seeing you are paying $129,000 just to be a member of the research foundation. Now, if you are paying 130,000, now tell me, what is the result of your research? What is the research paper that you publish to the public? What do we get after paying every single year for this membership fee? I still do not know what's the purpose of this membership fee, while there are so many repairs pending on the city of
And that's
Albuquerque.
3 minutes. Thank you. If you like, we can move to the virtual platform.
Let's move to virtual.
And we have Audit LA.
Just, for a point of clarification, that LAPD commission does, when you say all items, it means everything. So there's confusion between the two different entities that you all might want to get on the same page, because I do understand what he's saying. Okay, let's go with number 1. Okay, $2.5 million for sidewalk repair, but in 4 different CD districts. How much are we going to get repaired for $2.5 million in 4 different? Is that like you're just going to paint, or put like a cone there, like don't walk over this hole, or are you just going to put like a little grate over a hole? Like, what are we getting for $2.5 million for 4 districts? And I'm disappointed not seeing my district up there, because we have a massive amount of sidewalks that need repaired. I want to remind you, we have the Paralympics coming in 3 years. $2.5 million for 4 districts is not going to do it. Then I want to go to number 2 real quick. Plunge pool and bathhouse sounds great, putting all, but we're putting, again, $2.5 million for a bathhouse or a plunge pool. Why not put that towards the sidewalks, which would, give us a $5 million at least budget towards the sidewalks? And we need to be building pools that are Olympic sized pools, because the Olympics are coming. This is waste of money stuff. This can wait until after the budget's fixed, or, that stuff can wait. Number 3, okay, this is an important one for me, the widening. You guys did your environmental impact statement. Okay, I don't trust any environmental impact statement until I see what the city would say to the impact statement for doing a street vacation for L. Ron Hubbard Way. If your impact statement would come back saying, no, there are 3 major hospitals, there's a metro station, there's a bunch of people, we're in a city, don't forget, type of thing. And so, no, absolutely, this would be a horrible impact. Then I would trust your impact statements, your environmental impact statements. But if you would come back saying, oh yeah, Scientology, yeah, they want the street, let them have it, because we let them have it every freaking week, every weekend anyway, go for it, then no, I don't trust any of it. So it's really important to me how you guys would treat L. Ron Hubbard Way, for me to say whether or not I trust this. Because I see too many bad decisions in this city. Okay, sidewalk repair again, here we go. What are we doing? I see you're trying to, navigate it, talk about it, discuss it, what we're going to do, CEQA, blah, blah, blah. The point is, we need our sidewalks fixed. You're under a legal mandate of Willett's decision to do it. Yes, I know they gave you 30 years to do it, so you can kind of feel, oh, we can take our sweet time. You have the Olympics, you have the Paralympics, you have the...
And that concludes multiple agenda item commentary this morning, President Kane.
Thank you very much. With that, we will close the multiple item public comment portion.
The public comment period has been closed, as has the multiple agenda item comment period.
Just now. Unfortunately, we have just closed and we're
This is not an exchange.
Unfortunately, we're following a very public process and we have just closed multiple item public comment period and we'll move on to our agenda. Correct.
Just to clarify, single item commentary is still available.
All right, thank you very much. So we will move on to the approval of minutes for both Wednesday, May 5th and Monday, May.
Okay. So I don't know what happened with the with my audio, but I think everyone else their audio was good. Like I said, I just woke up like 5 or 10 minutes before the meeting started. So I didn't have time to set everything up right and troubleshoot it. But I hope everyone was able to hear everyone. Everyone did amazing today. And yeah, it kind of sucks that they didn't let F-Bomb talk. But I get it, he was a bit late. I think whatever happened with my audio was the same thing that happened to Let's Go the other day. So I'm going to see if she figured that out and how I can fix that. I think it was I had to add myself to the stage. I think that's where I messed up. But yeah, like I have internet now, really good internet, and I should be back to streaming more frequently. Regular internet that I had, it was going in and out for like a week, and the signal really sucked. But yeah, like look for a stream. I'm not gonna commit to a certain time because then I'll not be able to do that time and I'll feel really bad and anxious about it. But there will be more streams happening soon. Some meeting reviews like we did before where we listen to the comments and see how we can improve it. Sort of like when you are on a football team and you review the tape and everything. We're going to do more of those. I want to jump back into the AI podcast thing because that was really fun. And there's also some research that I've been doing that I would like to do some streams on. And also I'd like to do a stream with Audit coming up soon. So there's a lot that I want to do. I don't know, to be honest, how much I'm going to be able to do. But make sure you check that notification bell so it'll let you know when I do a stream. I will always try to do a schedule and sort of give a heads up, you know, at least 5 or 10 minutes before, which I know isn't ideal, but I'm trying. And I'll, you know, try to always at least give you 5 minutes to know. And yeah, like Audit said, everyone did great. Everyone was amazing. I wish that we would have had a full thing of callers, but we had some good callers. Sometimes it's, you know, good to have good quality over quantity, even though when we have quantity, that's even more quality. So I don't know, but I think that let me just check this. I don't want to give any wrong information, but I think that there is a meeting on Friday. Let's see. Calendar. Friday would be the 23rd. And yes, there's a meeting on the 23rd. We open up the see if there's anything that stands out to me. Yeah, they have presentations for National Public Works Week. And then the Bureau of Sanitation. And I guess some people that drive the garbage trucks are getting rewarded or awarded. And oh, they have one of those like really general things on the agenda for item number 3, item number 2. I would say if you want to jump into multiple agenda items on Friday, now would be a good time to look that over. And there's a lot of stuff when they make the items very, in general, you can say a lot to it. So let me see. I've never copied and pasted a link on this computer yet. Let me see if I can get this in there. Paste and then send. Okay. That is for Friday's meeting if you want to take that over or take a look over that. And yeah, I'm gonna get going. Like I said, I was having really good sleep. I think I am still in the right headspace where I could just turn the stream off, lay down, and fall back asleep. So I'll catch y'all later. Thank y'all to the people that called in. Thank y'all for the people who were, just observing and everything. Even if you don't call in, having eyes and ears on this stuff is important too. So thank you, and I'll catch y'all later.